And the proof of whether or not time travel exists or not is whether or not the timeline changes.
I'm writing myself a post-it reminder. Invest in something called the YouTube. You know, Reid, I have to know, what are some of LinkedIn's war stories? Looking back, what is the one thing that totally bombed?
Well, all of these things are learning journeys. And we decide a few years after this phone call that it's important to have a groups product. So you're going to launch a really weak groups product. One of the lessons for product people is either go all in, karate yes, don't do it, karate no. If you do it lightly, karate maybe, you go squish like grape.
I get it. Half-baked products, no-go. So the groups product was basically like the Karate Kid 3 of LinkedIn. Tried, but definitely not winning any tournaments. Okay, now let's talk about long-term. Are we still at LinkedIn?
Nope, exactly as you'd planned. Get the business to enough strength and enough vigor and pass it along. And now LinkedIn's on its third CEO since you, us, Time Paradox, and Ryan Roslansky is doing a great job.
Great. Pivoting into a different direction. As you know, we kind of bailed on artificial intelligence in the 80s. So I'm curious, does it ever take off?
AI takes off. You start getting a glimmer 2013, 2014, and starts really going 2018, 2019.
Well, I hope to get back in that AI game. Sounds exciting. Another follow-up question. You had said that we're going to write books. Are there any other creative ventures between now and 2024 I should know about?
There's a whole bunch of different ways of sharing content in the future. Like you're going to learn about this thing called podcasting. This YouTube thing that you missed investing in is going to end up being pretty big. There's all kinds of stuff.
Podcasting. What is that? Talk radio for people who think they're too cool for FM? Can't wait to find out what it is. Now, a big question. What is our greatest accomplishment as of 2024?
Well, I think I'd let other people kind of decide that. But, there's LinkedIn, there's all the stuff around AI, there's helping society with technology, there's, providing a whole bunch of content about, how to be the entrepreneur of your own life and how to grow the technology companies in the future. I hope the best is yet to come.
Well, it sounds like the best is yet to come for me.
Yes. In many, many ways, on many levels.
Great.
Well, my last piece of advice would be is if you actually have discovered time travel, use it for all kinds of things, for things that matter for humanity, right? It's cool to make LinkedIn a little bit more knowledgeable, but that acceleration into the future, that humanism, that's the thing we should be focusing on.
Got it.
And the proof of whether or not time travel exists or not is whether or not the timeline changes.
I'm writing myself a post-it reminder. Invest in something called the YouTube.